Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of With Disadvantage. I'm your host and DM today, Chev, and this is episode number 15 of the Solstice campaign. We got a pretty full crew today. We've taken a little bit of a hiatus just because of various life things getting in the way. I'm just going to go in order of Fantasy Grounds as usual. We have Violet Agrippa, played by Bryn.
Yo.
Sakara Rue, played by Boris. Okay.
Hello.
Sam Blade, played by Rainbow.
Hello.
Marina Vitae, played by Bunsen Gyro.
I'm pretty sure dropping that kobold down the pipe wasn't out of the character. I question myself about that a lot.
I know you do. Elora Wakuda, played by Mirma.
Hello.
And last we have our Dragthar NPC being played by a good friend, Dan. Welcome, Dan.
Hello.
All right, and then we've got PJ with us today as well, playing Audavon, but we, as usual, it's a mystery when he will actually join. So we're just going to go ahead and get started with a little bit of a recap. Help me out, guys. It's been so long. We're going to have to piece it together. I know that you guys made it into you guys were all done with your Puritesh visions and realized that the haste of the moment mattered, and you guys continued your plan that Audavon had put forth. Audavon, Violet, and Dragthar, the three of you all went down to the armory. You were invited the head of the orcs and the head of the Goliaths, I believe, to duel. Or no, excuse me. It was the head of the orcs and the second in command of the orcs, the little orc army in the Dominion. And then what happened? You guys were invisible. You got spotted. Who got spotted? Someone got spotted by the guards that came in.
What map were you on?
I did.
Dominion Tunnel. Also, Violet and Dragthar, I think.
Yes.
I did. Dragthar came with me, and it's because entirely I'm no dex, only spell. I put down an Agonizar's Scorcher along that area, which is why that green arrow was there, by the way.
Oh, right. Yes. So you guys are on the other side of this wall of fire, basically, and Audavon is now stuck inside there, I believe.
Yeah, but he's invisible, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
He'll be fine.
Right.
It'll buff out.
Oh, right. He's disguised as Queen Nero. I was like, where the hell's this token?
Yeah, he's...
Yes, that's right. He is still stealthed, and he's going to have to be able to get through the fire to get out of this area. That's right. Pargal and Fregat, or Fregat, I forget how to pronounce his name, are the two that are fighting. I believe that it is... Pargal, I think, is the second in command. I can't remember. If only PJ were here, who helped come up with a lot of this part. Let's go ahead and move on to where everyone else was real quick. Can you, Bunsen, Elora, you guys remember where we were with you two?
So we just destroyed the pipe down here.
Uh-huh.
That alerted the guards. So we're hiding behind a large rock here. And Sam Blade, disguised as who was working on the pipe room before, and is going over here for a reason I do not quite remember.
You were getting ready to fight them or something? Is that what you were doing, Sam?
I was bluffing to tell them that someone else did this and that they should go look for him.
Oh, right. Did we make you do any rolls for that?
I don't remember.
Considering that he's already walking that way,
Here comes
probably.
Page.
What kind of roll you want me to make?
I'm pretty sure he's already made the roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you convince the guards that everything was fine?
Hang on. The gist of it was he didn't convince the guards that everything was fine. What he did is he convinced the guards that something happened and someone else did it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And the guards didn't want to tell the queen this, so they decided Rainbow has to tell the queen.
I convinced them that who's PJ's character?
Audavon?
Audavon.
Yes.
I convinced them that Audavon has done this.
Oh, okay. And so they're off to tell the queen? Is that what happened?
Well, no, they're bringing Rainbow with them because they want Rainbow to tell the queen because neither of them want to take the heat.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. Okay, so you and it was it two guards, I believe, that showed up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. So you and these two guards, Sam, are being carted off to go and try and find the queen. They immediately start heading to check into this chamber here, where the queen is often found. But as they peek around the corner, they don't see her. And were these kobold guards? I don't remember.
I think they were orc guards.
Were they orc guards? Okay. The guards lean into each other and, "Where's the queen? We gotta tell the queen." Where? And then they turn to you, Sam, and like, "Have you seen the queen?"
Let me look at the map. Did I see the queen?
No, you haven't seen the queen. You know where the queen is. You know that the queen is indisposed right now, and that Audubon is posing as her in the armory.
Yeah, but do I know where Audubon is? Do I know that? Like, she's in the armory?
You do, yeah. But
Or no,
if
put them
you
towards the armory.
Rainbow,
What? I said,
that's where that you don't want them to go to the armory, right? Do you really want them to go to the armory?
I'm gonna say, yeah, the queen was here. No, I'm not a goblin. Okay, hold on. Yeah, the queen was here, and she said not to disturb anyone. She's gonna have her nap.
Well, she's going to have our heads for this pump. And then the other one.
We are not to blame for this. It is what's his name again? Audubon. Audubon did it.
Oh, we best.
In fact, I bet if you told her that Audubon did it, there might be a pretty big bounty in it for you. She doesn't like Audubon.
That's what we were going to have you tell the queen.
You want me to collect the bounty, not you?
Well, I would rather not lose my head.
I know she doesn't like Audubon. I think she'd be quite happy to have an excuse to, get his head off rather than yours.
All right, they grab you by the arms again, and they push you forward and march you off this direction, which is toward the main chamber of the Dominion. Basically, there's two large chambers. When you enter the Dominion, there's one large ornate chamber that has a big statue of a kobold. And then as you wind around, there's a newer section that almost like they're kind of replacing the old one that's grander and more extreme, and it opens up into this room that you're in. And so they're taking you back to the old one because the queen's often found all over the place here in the Dominion. And so they're just gonna guess a direction and they head off this way.
I'm gonna cast jump on myself.
Jump?
It's an artificial spell that makes me jump triple the distance.
Okay. And do you jump right now, or is it just last for duration, or what?
I think it's let me look. Jump till the spell ends, which I'm gonna kind of use right away. I'm gonna jump up and like towards this way.
Okay. And it just increased like the distance and stuff that you can jump?
Yeah, 3 times.
Okay, and you're trying to jump just away from them, or up, or distance?
Yeah. Up and distance, both.
Okay.
Where do I see my jump distance?
Let's see, what is the jump stuff? I forgot my little book. Hold on, we can find it. D&D Beyond. Jumping. Okay.
When you touch a creature, the creature's jump distance is tripled until the spell ends.
Yep. And
normally
you can do a long jump or a high jump. I assume you're doing a long jump for distance, right?
Yep.
Okay, so when you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. So not your modifier, but your strength score.
Sure.
If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump, when you make a standing long jump, you can leap only half that distance. Either way, each foot you clear on the jump costs a foot of movement.
So that doesn't. I don't know what that means.
Okay, so you can cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. So if you get a running start and you run 10 feet, you can jump farther. But you're trying to jump out of their grasp, I guess, right? So you're not going to do a running start? Yeah. Okay, so a standing long jump means you get half your strength score as the distance.
My strength is 12 plus 1.
Okay, so that's 13 feet that you can jump away from them. And that's if you can break their grapple, basically. So you can pick acrobatics or athletics to roll to break the grapple.
Athletics? That's plus 1. What's my athletics? Doesn't matter. Same. Alright. Do I have inspiration?
I don't think so. No.
I wanted to use that if I had it.
I'll see if you need it first.
Okay.
16.
Wait. just roll the skills from your sheet in Fantasy Grounds.
Oh,
But it's fine. What was your modifier? We'll just take the 16.
+1. Oh, wait.
So
The
17?
modifier is +1, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, yeah. So you're able to break free, and you jump, and you leap away from them over here, and they turn around. Hey!
Well, I kind of want to jump, like, into this little hallway.
Oh, over here.
I could.
Okay. Let's see. You're over here, and that's... you said 13 feet, right? And that's times 3, though. So you can go like 45 to 50 feet, I think.
All right.
Or 40
Is
to
this
45.
this wall right here? Is that like out of the sight?
out
at
of
all?
out of whose sight? The guards?
The guards.
No, because they're staying right here. Look, this is the line of sight. See this arrow?
Oh, okay.
They can see.
I'm trying to jump out of sight. What about in that little room up here?
That's the conference room. There are chairs and a big table in there. So I suppose you could dive in there and try to hide, but it's pretty small space.
Can I get behind like here so I'm out of sight just for the moment right here?
I mean, sure, for a second, because if they're here, then they can't see you, but...
A second is long enough for me.
Okay, fine. All right, so you can't land out of line of sight, so you land here, and then you have to use some of your movement to scramble out of the way.
That's fine.
And they turn and they say, "Hey!" And they start heading into the conference room towards you.
I immediately turn into like a random guard. They're same race.
Okay. All right. And so you are immediately an orc guard, and they come around the corner and they say, "Hey, where'd that kobold go?"
He's hiding behind those chairs as I walk out.
What chairs? And he bends down and looks under the table.
Isn't there chairs? Oh, yeah. I thought you said there's chairs in there.
No, there is. He literally is saying, "What chair?" And then he bends down and looks under the table to see.
The one in the back.
And then he looks in the back. "I don't see him." And he turns around. Are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm walking while they're looking.
Okay. So it takes them a second to look around in there, but I don't see any kobold in here. And then they come walking out to try to find you. Do you move anywhere in that time?
I've already changed into a female orc.
Roll a deception check.
Sam Blade must be a ditto in disguise.
Where's the deception at? How do I do this?
Just go to the skills tab.
Oh, I see it. Oh, that's like +6.
Nice. Okay. They come around the corner. They're like, oh, wait, where'd you come from? And they start looking around. You see an orc or a kobold go past here?
No, I'm just down here looking for my my fiance.
Oh, well, okay. Well, let us know, okay? Also, if Queen Nero comes by and she starts screaming randomly, we won't hear, okay? Okay, bye. And then they leave. They go off to the left.
I'm gonna go join my friends at the bottom of that where they're hiding.
How much of all that commotion could we hear from over here?
It's a pretty... So, since there's no activity in here and the pump's not on anymore or anything, it was pretty loud echoing around this room.
Alright. So I'll have to keep a mental note of that they really, really don't want to bring bad news to Queen Nero. That could be handy information.
Okay, you said you head back towards them, Sam?
Yep.
Okay. So Sam comes strolling up to you guys. Behind the rocks. Do you say anything?
Oh, it's Sam here, in case you didn't notice.
Nice job, Sam.
Yep, that's what I'm good at, confusing an enemy.
Do we know your actual name? I don't think you've told us.
Oh wait, never mind. Let's retroactive and say, "Here, I'm blue."
Right.
Chev,
Yeah.
Peach is looking for some help getting connected.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
I told him it's chev.chevtech now.
Well, yeah, I keep on doing
Does
that.
he
And
not-
it says attempting direct connection to server.
Have you updated?
Tech. Yeah, it's updated.
Okay.
And
You have
then
the
it
ending
says
part there?
Are you putting the .io on the end or not?
the .io.
Chev.chevtech.io.
That might be the problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that'll do it. You don't even have the full server name.
Well, nobody gave it to me.
You had
Well,
it.
because
It used to be
didn't change.
D&D,
The
and then
IO
they told you it was
didn't
Chev.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know that I'm not a programmer or anything close. So when
You know,
Bob
doesn't
said
save it for you.
Chev.chevtech,
Apparently, we're all programmers
thought-
since we know how to use domain names.
yeah. I mean, it's funny because for at least some of us, that's actually true. We are
does it
programmers.
actually save the name? Because I don't even type it in anymore.
well, I was thinking about Bunsen because he sent me Chev.chevtech. He didn't say Chev.chevtech.io.
Yeah, because
assume
you
that
should have
had
already
not
had
D&D.chevtech.
D&D.chevtech in the box.
I did,
So he
but
was
I,
just telling you what needed to be replaced, not
Yeah.
what the whole name was.
that wasn't communicated. I thought,
Okay, all right. Let's move on.
Oh, so it's my fault now.
dude, completely your fault.
PJ joins late and
the whole
then
thing
screws
up.
up the show and blames everyone else. We're back to normal, everyone. Welcome back to Solstice. All right, so you walk back up to them, and then you said good job. Where are you guys going to go
Yeah.
anywhere from here?
Yeah, I'm gonna, after I say good job, I'm like, alright, so now what? We destroyed the pipe. Where do we go next?
Oh, what do you think, young Alora? Where should we go from here?
Oh, I think we should go meet back up with Audubon. Let's find out where he went.
Oh, they're down in the armory. The battle could be going on right now. We must use caution. What is going on?
I don't know. Heavy equipment's being moved to something.
Sounded like a freaking coffee grinder.
Do we know which direction?
Yeah,
I do,
Audubon went
apparently.
direction?
yeah. You guys watched Audubon head down towards the armory, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, let's go meet up with Audubon. Is the coast clear for us to go?
I think that was to you, Sam.
Yeah, they left. They don't want to bother the queen.
Alright.
Still, we must use caution. Okay,
I'm
so
gonna start heading over.
okay, you guys head that direction. Let's get back down to you guys now. PJ, are you here, or was that sound you fizzling out?
No, I'm still here.
Okay.
We're good.
All right,
For
so
the most
you
part.
find yourself about to be surrounded by orcs who are drawn over to the fire and everything going on. Remind me, is Pargol the commander or the second in command?
Oh shit. I believe he's the second in command.
Okay, and then Frigga is the commander.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so Frigga and Pargol are in there, and then did they start battling last time already?
They did.
Okay, so they're already locked in battle, and we're gonna do some.
I thought they teleported away and then also had like a flaming wall that blocked it off. And they're invisible now? I could be wrong.
They didn't teleport away. The Pargol and Frigga.
Violet and
No, they didn't teleport anymore.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Violet and Dragthar teleported beyond the firewall. Okay. Or did you guys teleport, or did you guys just walk that way and then put up the fire?
It was a thunder step.
Oh, that's right.
Then-
That's right.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. All right, Audubon, you're surrounded by orc guards, orc and Goliath guards, kind of coming to find you. They're following, trying to see who started the firewall that's blocking the path to the hallway, and then you turn and you notice that Pargol and Frigga have finally started exchanging blows. So you can stick around inside here. You can try to escape this room.
You are invisible. That should be mentioned.
Hold on.
Yes, you are still invisible. In fact, I should be
Yeah.
putting.
And you're the queen, so you could probably put an end to this if you wanted to.
There we go. PJ?
Yeah, sorry. Okay. So, and I'm trying to see where I'm at on the map. I know, Audubon knows he's
Dominion
got to get out of
tunnels.
there. Well,
You disguised as
I
the
know
queen.
I'm in the Dominion tunnels. I'm
The bottom
well,
end.
no,
You're
not in the
disguised
Dominion
as
tunnels.
Queen Nero, so you're the green kobold, if that's what you're confused about.
No, I'm invisible though, right?
Right,
Yep.
From last time.
right.
And I'm kind of in the middle of this ring. As I remember last time, there was like an inner ring to the armory, and then there was the exit. And
Are you looking at the map?
drag. No, I don't have the map. Will you send me? Will you?
That's why I
add-
said Dominion Tunnel.
Well, he didn't connect it. I don't know if it would show him what was sent in the chat before he
You
connected.
can go to images and maps on the side.
Fair.
Click on the little dragon. Oh, perfect.
Hey,
Okay.
you got it open now?
So, I do. I
Okay.
do. And
Wall of fire right
I'm-
there. Do you see?
so
Do you
is
see
that-
my? Do you see my green arrow?
Yes.
Wall of fire right there.
No.
Pargel and Freegot
Okay,
are
is the
fighting over
wall-
there, and then these guys are investigating all the weirdness going on inside this armory.
Okay. Does the wall of fire completely block like the doorway, floor to ceiling?
That's up. I think that's up to Bryn or Violet. Excuse me. You're the one that casted that, right, Violet?
Yeah. Hold on, let me see. Let me go
Up
find
to
out.
20 feet high.
Yeah, 20 feet.
Okay, so you would have made it span the whole 20 feet then, or the
Yeah.
height of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, it spans the height of the tunnel, which is about 15 feet.
I'm like 15
Gotcha.
years old. This is great.
Okay. And then how far is it between myself and the entrance?
You can
Can't
hold down left
tell,
or right
and
click
then,
to draw.
If you just do this, you can tell. Yeah, so 30 feet.
You hold left
30
or right click
feet.
to do that.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna use message to Bryn.
The player?
Or
Hello?
sorry, not to Violet. I
My
apologize.
message, man.
And I believe that I've still got that from all the times. that we
So
communicated.
your mind links out
Right.
through the multiverse, and you reach out to Bryn in our dimension.
Hello.
Okay.
Yo, what's up?
And-
And Bryn says
I
back
can see
Black
the
Lives
bottom
Matter. You're
Okay,
very
Cab.
confused.
And just so I know, what is the effect of firewall if you pass through it?
I would imagine
Burn.
burning.
Is there,
Like,
is
no,
there a
what I'm
safe?
saying is
Yeah,
how
is
much
there,
damage does
is there like a roll check to see if it damages you or not?
it would be lethal?
It's gonna be
Or
it's gonna be
D8.
5d8
Okay,
on a fail.
no.
No. Hold on. No, I did it at its base second level, so that's 3d8.
Okay,
Is
3D8.
there,
so
24.
Violet replies to you through message and says 3d8. Is that what's happening here?
You just take a lot of damage. You'd get hurt real bad.
is there a safe check though, or is it just immediate damage?
No, that
it's
was
def-
asking out of game because I've never run into that spell before,
Um,
so I was curious to know.
Yeah, it's 3d8
How much
fire
that hurt?
damage. On a failed save, or half as much on a successful one, but that's when the flames initially come up. So the obvious thing is, if you step into it, you're probably going to take the damage.
Which spell did you cast out of curiosity? Because the one I'm looking at is a 4th level.
Again, as our Scorcher is a second level spell, 3d8.
Oh, again, okay. Scorcher, not Wall of Fire. My fault. That's why.
So
Okay.
3d8 on a failed save and half
But-
as much on a successful one. Is that what I
That
understand?
is when you initially make the fire, it goes in a straight line outward, and any creature on that tile as you're making the fire has to do a dex save. So I'd imagine that means mechanically, if you step into the fire, you're going to take the whole 3d8.
All right,
Because
Gotcha.
you're willingly
that's enough.
saving
That's
your
enough
dex to move through.
metagaming.
Anyway,
Sorry. All right, Audubon's going to cast Flight on himself to get some
Fair
extra
enough.
movement speed using the harp of the Anne's Truth harp,
Flight.
and he's going to.
What is it? Read the flight spell to us, because the flight speed is important.
It's
it's
yeah, the movement
I
speed is
think.
60. Give me just 1 second. I'll pull it up.
Yoink.
You touch a willing creature.
Uh huh.
The target gains a flying speed of 60 feet for the duration.
Okay.
When the spell ends, the target falls if it's still aloft, unless it can stop the fall.
Okay, and that's double your movement, so I guess that would be twice as fast.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Gotta
So.
have a good point somewhere.
So yeah, I'm gonna cast that and fly
Okay.
through the.
You pull out your
wall of
harp from
fire.
off your pack in the back there, and you strum it, and then immediately you feel light as a feather as you float into the air a little bit, kind of a couple inches, and you feel like you can easily manipulate your movement and pick a direction. You said you fly through the fire.
Oh, I make a beeline for Dragthar. And for the record, I mean, I don't want to fall, so I'm going to land next to Dragthar.
And so there's no check or anything, right, Bryn? It's just you just roll 3d8.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's okay. The fire is 20 feet tall. The tunnel is 30, right?
15.
Oh, 15. Yeah, you're still gonna take that.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the damage.
So,
I'd rather get burned than crushed by orcs.
let's hope I roll low. All right.
And do I get to do a dex save on this, or is that only when you first cast the spell?
It looks like it's only when I first cast the spell.
I mean, it would make sense. What are you gonna dodge? You gonna dodge the fire that's covering the entire path?
All right. Please roll low. Oh! Ouch!
All right. You go flying through the fire. You barrel out the other side, and the flames catch you. Ignite your cloak on the back. And you guys see this fireball as this tiny, like scrawny queen kobold comes flying through, lit on fire, and just lands on the ground next to you, and she's still slightly on fire. And you take 17 damage, PJ.
Ow.
What does that put you at?
You took 17 damage.
Repeat that because he just disconnected and reconnected.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry about that. My internet crashed. Like it actually went completely out. So what was the answer to that? I can make a dex save, or I can't make a dex though.
You cannot.
No.
Okay.
And
So,
I already described you having gone through the fire.
You've been burned for 17 damage.
You
PJ.
took 17 damage
I'm sorry.
as you launch through the wall, and this wrinkly old queen kobold Queen Nero comes flying through the firewall and lights on fire and lands next to Dragthar with your cape still on fire, your robe.
Wouldn't it be this invisible
Dragthar
aura?
Dragthar
No.
immediately casts Thaumaturgy to cause the flames to dim.
Okay.
Control flame. No, stop. Control flames. Fire goes out immediately.
All right.
Works too.
As soon as you hit the ground, Dragthar and Violet immediately spring to action and quell the flames, and you're just kind of sitting there singed, very out of it, and very, very burned, or at least hot.
I'm gonna turn to him and say, "Thank you."
And then you hear from behind the fire, you hear like the fire is loud and massive. It covers the whole hallway, so it's pretty loud. But from behind it, you just hear, "Hey, get back here!" They see you guys through the flames.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to the other two and I'm gonna say, "Burn it all. Leave nothing behind."
Sweet.
And these guys are debating whether they should run through the fire. You guys have a chance to do something before they make a decision.
I think we're going with initiative here from the sound of it.
So while that was all going on, did we ever make it down there to them, or?
Sorry, what? Oh, so this is all what's happening while that was happening up above. We kind of rewind a little bit.
And if I have any more movement on this turn, is there like a door with a is there a door that can be closed and barred?
No, this outer
It's just open
this
tunnel.
outer ring is just open tunnel. Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have a lot of doors in the Dominion. There are some, but a lot of things are just wide open because they just are just tunnels and rooms, and supposedly, at least until now, they trusted everyone in the Dominion to a certain
Gotcha.
degree.
Then the last thing I'm going to say with this turn is, Target things that burn or explode. Oh.
Okay. Violet or Dragthar, do you have anything you want to do before you roll initiative?
Before initiative, then Dragthar is going to immediately act on Audubon's command to burn things.
Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Sweet.
imagining
This
a
is literally
demon.
what my character's made for too.
All right. So
Oh my
it
God.
just
Well, that's why I brought you guys.
So, the barrels by the guys, what are they full of?
Yeah.
well, that would be metagaming. So
That's fair.
I can describe them to you.
I'm going to act instead.
Right, that's fair. Okay, can you describe the barrels to me, please?
Yeah, so you guys were inside there. They just look like normal barrels. They look like they're in pretty good shape, though. Most of the supplies in there looked new. All the barrels and crates looked new. None of them were dingy. They didn't have rusted brackets or anything like that.
Let's see.
I've
what's
already
the,
got a plan, and I'm already about to enact it.
Okay.
What's the thing to see distance here, real quick?
Just
Hang on,
hold
I
down
gotta
both
do
mouse
some
buttons
targeting.
and drag.
I'm gonna go cast Fireball. Hang on.
That's what I'm working on too. So
I have a 20-foot radius. They're all nice and together. Let's do this.
yeah. So I think if I put one right there at the confluence of Orc 10 and 13.
Okay, hold on. Everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
Let's see. Clear.
And save
NPCs.
That is
there.
Please give me a good initiative today.
Yeah, that's what.
That is a +0.
Come on!
Oh.
Why? It's been
Ah,
like this for
fuck.
more than a month.
Jeez.
Well, were we not getting this chance to act before initiative, though, you said? Yes?
Oh yeah, yep. You do have a chance to do something
Oh.
beforehand, since
So yeah,
That's
that's,
because you guys are kind of choosing to stick around and engage or not. So I'm giving you a little more control.
yeah, well, I Audubon
Fireball.
commanded burning, so
Okay.
burning heats I'll get.
Go. So go ahead and. Do you know how to target someone?
Just out of curiosity, should I also be rolling
I've-
it? Because I don't have a character. I don't have a token.
That's right.
No.
You weren't here. So we kind of just. Let's see. You would have been with Elora and Grandpa Willie, right? And Marina. I think that's where you were. Because you went through the.
Probably not liking every minute of it.
Yeah. Well, you guys went through that hole in the floor of the ruins together, so I believe that's where you would be, is with these guys. So yeah. So you just finished the Eurovision with Piratesh, and you guys woke up and you guys were wanting to talk about it, but you ended up having to jump right back into fighting. So let me get Secure in there, and there's your token. Can you see that, Boris?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Right, no, yeah.
I'm not missing anyone else, am I? Okay.
I've already targeted everyone, so how about we just blow my fireball and you can save yours for later.
I mean, we can do
she's
both.
blowing her balls.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
don't think
do
we
both.
need to. Fair enough.
I also
Light
get
this place
So
up.
this is a
Warlock,
chance for you
know,
both
and-
to react. So I guess if you guys react simultaneously, there's not really much.
Right, right. We wouldn't
Yeah.
really communicate about. I'm
Then-
reacting to Audubon's command. She's reacting to Audubon's command.
Then
I think.
I'm going to do my rolls because I've already got everyone selected.
Go ahead, Violet. Go ahead and do all your rolls, and then Dragthar. Do you know how to target everyone and do your rolls?
I do not.
Okay, so select your token, and you'll see a black ring around it on the map, and then control click the targets that you're gonna hit.
Okay. And then also my fireball would be hitting the barrel to the side of them, if that's going to matter in any way.
Based on Violet's rolls, I don't think it matters much.
No,
Hello.
it doesn't. Did any of them not go down?
Negative.
All right.
Yeah, they
So-
all seem to be.
Okay, so you both need to mark off a spell slot or whatever for your fireball as you both fire off fireballs, and Violet gets hers off there just a little bit first, and just all of them just immediately light on fire and scorched earth as the fireball kind of runs through the wall of fire, and the heat is overwhelming and annihilates all of them, and they all get wiped off the board.
Yeah,
And then
wait
this
a
other
minute. How
fireball.
far-
Oh, go ahead.
How far away are Forgotten Pargle? Because if Dragthar wasn't aiming right, was aiming for a person, wouldn't it hit them potentially?
Yeah,
I was aiming.
I was
I was
actually getting
aiming
there,
for a
but
point on the ground.
yeah, he
Oh,
was
okay.
aiming to hit a
That's
barrel.
why I was. Yeah, I was
Alright,
going
sorry.
for Audubon's command to light the place on fire, not just the.
So you put yours so that it would hit this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, your fireball lands. Wait, did yours? Was yours? What was the radius of yours?
Well, mine was planted more. Not from the point you started at. I wanted mine at the ground between 10 and 13.
Okay,
So like right there between.
Let's do this. Where was your center point, Violet? Right here.
Yeah, I was going for the guys.
Okay, and what's the radius on that spell?
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay, so yeah, yours doesn't even get the barrel as because hers already ignited the barrel. So where's your center point?
So my center point was southwest 1. Yeah.
Like there?
Right there.
Okay, so the first one annihilates all the orcs and the 2 Goliaths. The barrel next to it explodes as a bunch of gunpowder comes flying out, ignites, and launches several directions. In fact, let's see here. Right of sight. Okay, Dragthar, make a dex or acrobatic. Oh no, excuse me, dexterity saving throw. And Audubon, you also make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh, shit.
Do I or?
Nope. There you. So if it doesn't hit you because of the line of sight here, so the gunpowder is only hitting them as it barely rounds the corner here.
All right, my FGU is freezing. Will you make my roll for me?
Oh, you rolled a 20. All right. So Audubon, you're done being singed, and you hop up and you manage to dodge out of the way as this a bit of gunpowder comes flying your direction, just kind of popping through the air as it all ignites from the heat. And let's see, what was your? Did you roll one?
Yeah, I rolled a 9.
Oh, there's yours. Okay. Yeah. So let's see here. You take 3 damage as the gunpowder singes your shoulder and kind of catches a little piece of the fabric on your cloak on fire. You have to kind of pat it out.
Down. Just like immediately.
Your fireball lands immediately afterwards.
I take, is that fire damage?
Yes.
I take 1 then. I have resistance.
If I'm close enough, I want to create a nominal amount of water to put out the fire.
Okay. But hold on 1 second, because the second fireball, Dragthar's, comes in after Violet's, and barely, I saw in your radius when I moved your center point, hit this barrel. So it ignites a second barrel, and then we're going to find out if it ignites the barrel behind it.
Do these guys have to make a save?
No.
Yeah, so this barrel explodes, ignites this barrel.
Chain reaction.
This barrel explodes.
Chain
Let's do the
reaction.
next one here. Oh, and then
the whole room just gonna explode?
the last one doesn't quite catch, but everything over here is now on fire. All the crates and everything on this side are on fire, so it's only a matter of time before this next barrel catches. Let's see, is there a line of sight to you from there? No, not really. Okay. All
What
right.
about these guys? Do these guys have to make a save?
That's a good point. Hold on, let's make them make a save as well.
I was really hoping just the entire room blows up at this point.
I think that's about to be what's going to happen, maybe. There's a lot of fire.
Okay, so Pargle and Freegot, they just barely, they turn and they see, whoa, and they dive to this side, and Pargle manages to keep his balance perfectly, and he takes a swing at Freegot, and they just keep fighting again as this gunpowder shot into this room, and it ignited a little piece of cloth on the floor in the middle of this room, this kind of ornate piece of cloth at the edge of this arena. And it is now on fire and lighting everything else in here on fire, which is a lot of ornate fabrics and stuff on the walls in here, banners and stuff like that. What was that?
I was just laughing.
Oh,
I
okay.
like the idea of everything being on fire.
I thought you was imitating a duck.
Okay, and then Marina, you're going to try and put out the fire, is that what you said?
Just the fire on Dragthar's shoulder.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. All right. So yeah, as soon as it hits his shoulder, you're able to put some water on it, put it out, as he's also trying to pat it out. Okay. Everything on there is on fire. Do you guys wait around, or do you move? Where do you? It's been like a couple minutes.
Question is, Audubon, what do we do? Do we put them on fire too?
Yeah, Dragthar is at this point looking to Audubon for instruction. He's committed to the first command fairly well with Violet's assistant. Well, Violet committed to it first, I guess, but.
And I'm gonna look to Dragthar and Violet and say, "No survivors! Kill them all! Burn everything!"
Then I'm gonna drop I'm gonna use Control Flame and drop my Agnazar's Scorcher so we can move in.
Okay. All right, you drop it down. The curtain of fire just kind of immediately dissipates. You can now see the charred corpses inside. They're very spread about as from the explosion of the barrel and the fireball. And you can also see, you barely get a glimpse through the flaming armory into the entry into the inner circle, and you can see Pargal and Freegot still battling to the death inside there. Their honor depends on them staying locked in battle until honorable defeat, and so they have to ignore everything around them.
I think at this point we take initiative into effect.
Oh yes, of course. Well, we were basically kind of done, so you defeated everyone, Violet.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. Do I perceive her targeting either of the berserkers?
Violet targeting Pargal and
Pargal
Freegot?
or
Yes.
Freegot, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna use message, and I'm gonna say, "Do not distract a berserker ever. Wait until one's dead. We'll kill the survivor."
In character, in reaction to Audubon insisting that we move in, make sure they're all dead, I wanted to say, are you sure? I feel like more explosions might be happening.
And just as you say that, this other barrel finally ignites from the fire spreading. Gunpowder. Okay, we're going to roll for the barrels next to that one. Okay, no. And then the other barrel. Okay, this one back here explodes again. And then we're going to do another roll for these other barrels. Nope. Okay, and then this one. And then there's another barrel next to that one. Yep. It explodes again. This one's going to be with disadvantage because it's really far away, but it is in line of sight. So 2. All right. So gunpowder ignites more of these crates. Some of them are just kind of popping a little bit because there's like different types of ammo and stuff inside this storage unit, but mostly the gunpowder is what's spreading the explosions. For now, it's back to just a smoldering fire that's spreading around the circle here.
After those explosions, I'm gonna say, at this rate, won't this place cave in? We have to get out of here.
I do think it's probably safe to say that those berserkers are not going to survive any of that. They haven't even laid a blow on each other yet.
Fair enough.
We need to be absolutely sure. Stay at the entrance. Wait until you hear things. Wait until you hear the swinging stop.
Being absolutely sure might have us stuck in a cave-in.
Yeah, let's all
That's why
vote
we
on
should
this.
wait at the entrance.
Let's all vote on this. Who says we leave? Who says we don't?
Success is not a democracy. We need to wait at the entrance. We need to be absolutely sure these guys are dead.
I'll tell you what. If you want to stay and if you all vote to leave, you're more than welcome to.
If you gotta go, you gotta go. But can somebody give me some healing before you guys leave?
I'm really not keen on waiting around underground. My people do not like it. And Sakir draws out his longbow and an arrow.
Who agrees with Shakira?
These wings don't lie, baby.
In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on Audubon, or Spring Healing, same thing.
Okay. Go
Thank
ahead.
you.
Just
You
target him
could
and,
make
and
the
cast it.
swing right now.
Shoot, what's the?
And did I understand that Birdman is targeting with his bow one of the berserkers?
I think.
All you've seen Sakir do is knock an arrow.
Yeah, he knocked an arrow, but you're not aiming at anyone, right?
Not yet. No, it's just knocked and kind of ready to roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then did you do your healing? There you go.
Only 4 points.
Okay, you regain 4 hit points. Audubon.
I'm
Great.
gonna do something weird. You know the box on the opposite side room of the room?
Uh huh.
Like from where the first barrel ignited?
Yeah,
Let me
point to it.
see. Yep. Here, I'll do my best to point towards it. This one. It's just barely in range. Create bonfire.
Okay. All right. So you create bonfire on this crate, and
Just get the other side going. Why not?
okay, it immediately lights on fire. It is not quite on the barrel yet, but it's only a matter of time before that barrel goes
Yeah.
too. So it's now
Okay.
on fire.
And I'm thinking that
These
I
tokens
need to
here-
impose disadvantage on one of these guys, and I'm gonna cast heat armor or heat metal on Pargle's armor.
On Pargle. Okay. Go ahead and target him. And what's the distance on that?
60 feet.
Okay.
You're gonna have to get a lot closer.
Yeah.
And I can't see where I am. I've been kicked out of the server, and whenever I try to get back in, it says authorization failed. Client user or name already in use.
You have to kick him, I think.
It looks like it dropped you already. You timed out just now.
now.
You are 95 feet away from Pargle.
Okay. 95 feet, so I can't even make that up in a single
Move action.
action. Let's see. Do I have anything that reaches?
Audubon, at this point, like we're killing Pargle and Frigate also, yes? Or
Without putting ourselves at risk. What I'm trying to do.
We are definitely putting ourselves at risk by staying here.
Yeah.
The cave-in could have an animal, and in fact, Marina is going to be looking up at the ceiling very cautiously.
Yeah.
I look to the other guys. Does anybody have anything that might speed that up?
Yeah, I've got what as far as speeding up, so we're not sitting here in a cave. Yeah, I can speed this up.
All right, make this collapse. Burn it down. I want these guys buried.
Oh, you want to collapse? I thought we were just killing some bastards.
No. These are berserkers.
You want to collapse? Okay.
Yeah,
Look at my action.
berserkers don't do well against poison and brambles.
Let's see. Can I summon my cannon? That's the question.
Berserkers, in my experience, do well against anyone and anything. I wouldn't trust. I wouldn't risk it.
At this point, Marina's going to start inching away, nervous about the whole cave-in situation.
Did I still have my gun out on me? My cannon from that class?
I'm gonna say no at this point, since it's been long enough that we haven't heard from it.
Because I get to keep it forever if I don't dismiss it.
Oh, really? Is it? It says that? Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. You can sure it's a handheld one, right? Because you can pick the
Yeah.
size. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I put my gun up there and go, okay, guys, let's keep going. I got a plan.
Okay. All right. So, are you guys sticking around, or trying to finish this place off?
I'm going to start moving this way and go, come on, guys, look at this. My hand, let's go.
I'll follow him.
Okay. Audubon, you follow Sam out of here.
Dragthar's following Audubon by default, so.
Let's see.
I wave him on. I go, go on. I'm gonna run as soon as I fire this gun off into the.
Alora grabs Grandpa Willie's arm and pulls him away as well.
So is
Oh.
he backing
Oh.
us out, or is
Oh,
he bringing us further in?
I thought we were going in to finish the job.
No. If we can get this place to collapse, which
Oh, well,
he thinks he can
you
make
don't have to
that
tell me
happen.
twice. And he runs with Alora as fast as his old legs can take him.
I mean,
Come on, guys, get on the other side of me.
we technically are on the other side of you.
No, you see where I am? I'm Sunblade.
Yeah, can I get another link to the map?
You're not on the other side of me. There
P-
you go.
PJ,
You can view maps and images
Yeah.
from the
go
images
to
and maps.
images and maps on the right side. I'm just going to show you so that you can do this in the future.
Effects, images and maps. There we go.
And then find Dominion
Dominion
tunnels. There you go.
There we go. Okay. Thank you.
Hmm.
And I'm just gonna shoot in the air right about here
Can
until
you
this
even
starts
reach there?
collapsing. I think so. Yeah.
You're going to just shoot the ceiling?
Yeah. Until it starts collapsing.
Okay, I want you
Oh,
to roll damage for me.
All right. What is my damage anyway? Let me look at this. Eldritch Cannon. That's not the
Not
thing.
what I
There's
had
the
on.
blissed one. So it says 2d8 force damage.
All right. Go ahead and roll 2d8.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say, at least shoot the entrance to the armory.
Okay, so you're shooting it, and the ceiling you're chipping away at the ceiling, but it doesn't look like it's doing much. These
Alright, I'm gonna
these
come up
ceilings are
here.
very sturdy. The room is very tall. Everything is very reinforced. I mean, they live in these tunnels.
Okay, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna shoot like right above the ceiling at the door.
Anyone else
There's no
people
door.
watching this already.
Well, there's a passage and there's like the top of that, isn't there?
Yeah, you can shoot. You're gonna shoot the top of the doorway.
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to roll an attack roll in addition to the damage.
Oh. All right. Oh, and that one.
As Dragthar's running away as well, he'd like to turn and fire an Eldritch Blast at
Okay.
the same point.
Okay, you turn around, and then as you do, and you go to cast Eldritch, I want you to do your cast for Eldritch Blast first, actually. Oh my god.
What is going on?
You turn around, Dragthar, and you immediately cast Eldritch Blast, and right as you do, a bullet hits you in the face for 10 damage. And it rips right through your cheek. It just it does 10 damage, and you turn around and you shoot Eldritch Blast for let's see. Do you roll the damage on that? For 6 damage, and then immediately hits your cannon for 6 damage. How much health does those cannons have? Sam.
AC of 18,
Okay.
and I'm looking for the damage.
For the HP, I mean, yeah.
Hit points 25 special.
Okay, so it's it does some damage to the turret, but it still seems to be operational. It's like walking around with a slight limp now with its little mechanical like.
Oh, it's handheld, so
I thought it still had little feet, like you could put it down and walk it around like a little wind-up toy or something.
no,
No?
it's got to be one or the other.
Oh, okay.
All right. Can you all stop fucking around? If one of these guys makes it out, our whole plan goes kaput.
So
Well,
so
just
hold
fucking
on.
let me kill him.
Hold on a sec. We gotta back up a little bit because I thought your turret was on the ground. If you're holding it, then that Eldritch Blast was to you, so you take the 6 damage.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, and then go ahead. You said you're trying to rush everyone out.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
the opposite. I'm telling them, stop fucking around. We need to make sure both of these guys are dead.
Oh.
or
How
our
does
whole
Thunder-
plan
Yeah,
goes kaput.
let's.
How
Yeah,
does Thunderwave
if you
work?
want a job done right, you fucking do it yourself.
Look, these guys are berserkers. I'd be surprised if there was one point on their armor that one of your silly little arrows could penetrate.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Thunderwave
Watch me, bitch.
at level 2.
Oh, you're a dead man.
Okay, hold on. You already
Yeah.
acted. Let Sakara act now.
What's
followed,
the
just so you
one
know.
to target?
I saw. Okay, who are you targeting?
What's the key command to?
It's
There's
just
Fargle
left
and
click your
there's,
token, so make sure it has a black circle
Yep.
around it, and then control click the target token. There you go.
I can. So with my longbow, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to shoot Pargle.
Can
Okay.
you even see Pargle from where he's at?
Yeah, you can. Look, you can see the map. See the click Sakara's token, and you can see his target in the line of sight.
Oh, gotcha. Violet, Sucker, Sandblade. Gotcha. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna start making my way back because I have no faith in this collapse strategy anymore.
Okay. You
Why?
did you do your attack roll, Sakara?
Not yet,
Okay, let's do that first.
because when I'm doing this, I'm going to apply Arcane Shot to it.
Okay. Tell me what.
So I'm going to Arcane Shot with Grasping Arrow.
Okay. Tell me what that does. That add damage to your attack roll, or
Yep.
or just the damage roll?
It doesn't attack anything to attack, but if it hits, he's going to take an additional 2d6 poison damage. His movement speed gets reduced by 10 feet, and he'll take 2d6 slashing damage the first time on every turn that he tries to move more than 1 foot.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and do the attack roll first. Okay. Wait. I thought you had the guy targeted. Why didn't it roll against him?
I have no idea.
That's weird. Let's see. What's his AC? Okay, that's a miss. So your arrow goes flying in there, and it hits right behind him. And this, what color is the arcane like magic? Is it like purple?
It doesn't really have a color.
No color, no visible effect. Then
No.
Okay. All right. The arrow just hits the wall behind them then, and sticks into one of the banners that's hanging on the wall back there. Kind of this green and yellow thatch pattern. And they continue fighting. As there's a sword glances off another sword, and they've still yet to actually do much damage to each other. Still just back and forth.
I have a question. How's my
Oh,
burning
sweet.
crate doing?
Oh, yes, thank you for reminding me. So about this would be about the time, I would say, that the crate ignites the barrel behind it, and poof, it explodes. Let's see if it gets the next one. Oh, just barely. Some gunpowder hits the next barrel, immediately kind of shatters through some of the splinters some of the wood on the side as it hits it with force, and poof, that one explodes. Let's roll another one. And no. So the next one, it explodes, gunpowder flies everywhere, it hits the walls, it starts more fires, and poof, this whole area over here is now engulfed in flame, and this barrel is only a matter of time before it goes too. Let's see. The fire has started burning over on this side as well, so we've got this barrel to go. Yep. Poof, that one explodes. Do the next one. Nope. And then one more is in range. And yep, that one goes. Poof. So just even more chain reaction as all these barrels go off. Yep, the next one. Poof, poof, they're all going, and then finally one stops. So there's a handful of them left in this area over here. Let's see, about there. All of them that are inside that circle have not exploded. But the fire is engulfed the whole place. The smoke is now filling the room, the cavern. It's really getting really hard to breathe, and it's billowing up this corridor now. Everything's really hot. You guys are really struggling, and so are the berserkers in their fighting. But they are still determined to heed to their honor and keep fighting despite the circumstances in the sacred arena.
So,
Yeah.
per Audavon's command to make sure they die, Dragthar ran back, of course, and is going to target Pargle with another Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And
I've been sitting on target for a bit, sorry.
If Autobahn is anywhere in sight, he's gonna wave his hand like, "Don't do that."
Okay, what did you say, Violet?
Oh, I've been sitting on target for a bit, but after seeing like the arrow, I'm not sure I want to fight.
Okay. All right, and then so you do another Eldritch Blast.
So,
What's the range on that?
Can I see Audubon? I don't. No, he's behind me.
No, Audubon would be behind you. So unless you can
Yeah.
justify why you would randomly turn around, I would say you don't see it.
Do I
Okay.
hear it? See it?
Range on that's 300 feet. So
Okay, go ahead and roll. Nice, that's a hit.
oi.
Awesome. You want to tell me what happens? What does it look like?
So a beam of twisting red energy just comes forth from my hand and strikes at his knee.
Does anyone else hear
Awesome.
red energy?
Bread energy. So these baguettes hit Pargle in the knee.
Yes, I'm casting baguettes.
Okay, so this red energy hits him in the knee. Oof! He kind of puts he leans down a little bit because of it, but then walks through the pain as he takes another swing at Freegot.
And then I'm gonna give it a go.
Okay.
Yeet.
Okay, so you sling a firebolt in his direction. You miss him, but it lands on the same tapestry behind the fighting, right where the arrow is, and it lights on fire. And they're both blinded by the light as they kind of have to move to the center of the arena a little bit to get away as from the blaze now on that side. They're being surrounded. You guys are actually starting to have a hard time seeing them as the smoke is now filled down to your head level. You're all having to bend down now to stay out of the thick smoke. And so all you can see them fighting, and they're kind of they keep ducking down and then putting their heads back up in the smoke to take swings and ducking down again. It's like probably have to duck down a few inches.
I don't know if this is allowed or not, but like if the smoke was moving towards me, I would have been backing up more to get out of the smoke.
Yeah, I think we should start moving.
Is the smoke back here?
The smoke is all the way up this corridor. It gets thinner as it goes up here. So this is a downward incline from the back of the arrow to the front of that arrow. And as you guys get higher, it's not as like packed against the ceiling, but it's still there, and it's rushing up here and billowing into these other corridors. You're in caves, so smoke doesn't have a lot of places to go.
Yeah.
In fact, you can start to feel the air getting a little thin.
Yeah, I'm afraid of the entire freaking cave collapsing from all these giant explosions.
And as you say that, another one. And then I'm just going to say the rest of those go. There's more rock and debris come flying out of there. And you Sakara, just as you go to turn to leave, you witness the ceiling, you and Dragthar witness the ceiling come crashing down. It all collapses behind you. And both of you need to roll dexterity saving throws.
Oh, while they rolled that, I realized I messed up my deception roll. I took the actor thing, so I get to roll
the thing.
I get to roll advantage on any time that I'm pretending to be anyone else.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but only for those. Only for deception or persuasion, right?
Yeah, I did one of those earlier, and I forgot that I had advantage.
Yeah, it was a deception check. That was you did a check, Sakara, instead of a save. So roll a save. There we go.
I did twice as good.
Okay, so Dragthar, you are able to turn and get out just as a bunch of debris comes collapsing
Not bad
down.
enough to kill me.
Part of the ceiling comes down on top of you, Sakara. You manage to get out, but it clips your wing, and it does 10 damage to you.
We need to get out of here now.
Yeah, let's get out. While the getting's good.
I'm starting to haul ass up here.
Okay, Sakara, are you continuing to go up there with them?
Yep.
Okay.
As is Audubon.
All right. You guys get up to the top, and you can feel the air getting a little less thin because the fire is consuming all the oxygen down that corridor. It's getting very hard to breathe. It's filling with CO2. And you guys are now into the main corridor, and Grandpa Willie says, "Oh, young Alora, I'm not sure my old lungs can take this much longer."
And I'm going to turn to the rest of my compatriots and address them all as one. And I'm going to say, "Okay, the next phase, I don't need anybody else's help for. You guys get to safety if has the pumping equipment all been destroyed."
Yes.
Okay, great. Then time for me to wreak some fucking havoc.
All right,
And
have a
with
good
that,
one.
I cast Disguise Self and turn myself into Pargle.
Okay. All right. We got a few minutes left, so go ahead and describe where you're going to head from here.
So I'm going to go to the Berserker's Barracks.
Okay. Let me see.
Which is located on the second floor, kind of remotely.
Yes.
Kind of at the far reaches of the second floor of the second level.
Yeah, we're gonna go up this way, and then the barracks will be in here. Oops. Well, whatever. I'm drawing is shitty, but that's fine. Okay, and so we're gonna take. Is everybody taking Audubon's advice and leaving, or is anyone following him?
No, I
You don't
left.
You don't need to tell me twice.
Okay, so you guys
Yeah,
all headed out the way
grabbing-
you came.
Holding up Grandpa Willie as best I can and leaving.
Okay. Oh, my old lungs are burning. We've got to get out of here.
I'm gonna pick Grandpa Willie up and fireman carry him out.
And what? Oh, fireman carry. I thought you said fire him in a cannon. It's like, what?
Hey, Grandpa, here's the
Oh, what are you doing, Sam? Oh!
Man, he got out of here real fast.
All right, Audubon. So you are able to round this room and you see the damage that they've done as you're on the second floor through here. You see the pump is completely destroyed. In fact, you're kind of impressed at how mangled it is for how short a time they spent in there. And you get to this corridor and you start to head toward the barracks.
Yep.
And
And
do we want to describe anything that happens in there, or should we just wait here, just pause here, and pick it up right here next time?
No, we can describe what happens in there.
Okay.
It'd be a good segue into the next
All
one.
right, take it away.
Okay, so I am going to strut triumphantly into the barracks, and I expect to see about 18 orcish berserkers, all as big and burly as I am, all strapped to the nines. Attention! I'm gonna holler out, and the strict orcish military discipline, they should all snap to.
They do. They all immediately stand up. Oh, Commander Poggle, or what is it? What is his rank? Would it be Commander?
It is General Pargle.
General Poggle, we're at your service.
Frigate is no longer with us. I'm in charge.
We heard about the ritual combat. All hail! Oh, you're General now, right? That's why you said
Yeah.
that. Okay. All hail, General Pargle.
Yes.
And they all stand at attention, and they
Sacred duel.
kind of draw this like circle in the air, and then they like ball up their fists and put it against their chests, and then they just keep saying your name, General Pargle. What would you have us do?
Our duel was set by saboteurs, goblins, kobold, and golem. Their generals are gathered in the conference room now. Queen Nero should not have to tolerate treachery of this kind.
That's right. Were they still in the conference room, or was it empty?
I believe when I told them to stay. When
Okay.
I left as Queen Nero,
That's
so I
my
don't
bad.
think
We
anybody
had some
used the mental.
shenanigans in there. We'll just have to pretend it was a different room.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. Keep going. Sorry.
Then, yeah, I'm gonna say, and this will be the last thing I say before we can end. Come along with me, and let's rid Queen Nero of generals who were not worthy of their posts.
Ah, we will do as you ask, General! And they all come immediately line up behind you to march down the corridor.
All right.
And then we'll call it there.
Leave off.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. I'm glad we finally get to conclude that. Sorry, everybody, for the long hiatus, but this was a really good
Before that
episode.
happens, 2 things happens real quick.
Oh, okay.
Sam turns into Autobahn and goes, "Look at me, I'm Autobahn. I know it all." And then I turn into Paratess, and that's it.
Okay.
Oh gosh, thank you. Is that like the kind of thing that happens after the credits roll and people who stick around in the theater can like see something mildly amusing?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's let everybody on the stream go. Thanks, everybody, for watching episode 15 of the Solstice campaign. We'll be doing 16 next Saturday if all goes well. I don't foresee any more issues with making this unless other people are absent. So we should be good to go. Tune in on Tuesday for our Lumiere, next episode of Lumiere, Wednesday for Tomb of Annihilation, and hopefully tomorrow for our next episode of Arcana, finally. Thanks, everyone, and I hope you have a good night.
I-
Bye bye.